Okay guys, today we're obviously going to be talking a little bit more about solving systems using substitution. Inside your packets, on your next note-taking page, there should be a section in there that says graphic organizer, and this is going to be the graphic organizer that we're filling out today. And it's basically going to be recapping exactly what we covered yesterday. It's just another way for us to interact with our notes. So, let's go down and break it down exactly like we did yesterday using our graphic organizer this time. So, the first thing we did when we were solving systems using substitution yesterday was we checked to see if they were in y equals mx plus b, where m was our slope, which we also know is the rise over the run, and b is our y-intercept. So that was the first thing we were doing yesterday. We were making sure that we got our equations into an equation where y equals mx plus b, because that allowed us to identify our number of solutions. Okay, that allowed us to identify our number of solutions, so we would know then, for example, if it would have one solution because it had different slopes, if it had infinite solutions because it had the same slope and the same y-intercept, and it also let us know if it had zero solutions, which means it had the same slope but different y-intercept, which means those lines would be parallel so they would never cross. Okay, so we identified our number of solutions, and by doing that, this allows us to know a point when the y values are equal. So we can set equations equal. So I could go mx plus b of equation 1 and set it equal to mx plus b of equation 2. And then that allows me to solve for x. So that would be, once we identified our solutions, we would go to number 3. We would set equations equal and solve for x. And remember, we did that. We'd set the equations equal, we get a value for x, and then once we had our value of x, that tells us the x coordinate when both the y coordinates are equal. So the last thing we had to do was just plug x value back into the equation to get the y coordinate. Okay, and that's basically all we covered yesterday. We used those 4 steps. We checked to see if they were in slope-intercept form. If they weren't, we put them in slope-intercept form. Then we identified the number of solutions. If it was different slopes, so it had one solution, we could then set the y's equal to one another, which means we could set the equations equal to one another. Once we set our equations equal to one another, we could solve for x. Once we solve for x, we could get the value of the y coordinate and get the one point where those two lines cross, a set of coordinates that solves the systems of equations, and we did that using substitution. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop over here and pause this off now. Make sure you get this in your notes, the entire graphic organizer, put into your notes for me. And then I'm going to start doing some walkthrough problems where we're going from standard form to slope-intercept form and sending them as equal. That's what we're going to be doing. Good luck, and then you're going to have the rest of the time to probably work through the rest of your worksheets that you have not gotten done yet. Thank you.
Good job.